Fitness already. Planet Fitness already makes dumb decisions like.
Finish last, that's worry about that shit. Won't do. You wanna guys, I wanna do nothing. Me too. Playing EU? Why EU? You gotta give me a good reason why. Gotta be good reason. But what does that change though? What I don't understand. What is that? How is me going to Europe do anything with the fact that you're in Europe? I don't understand. When I said give me a good reason, that's not a good reason. You will never find I will never pretend me too. You know you could you could jump into North America server if you don't have a good enough reason. It's easier for somebody else to jump into a server where I'm at than for me to jump to the server they want me. But yeah, that's not a good reason. I'm there. Boom, 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 boom. No, you know what? What up, Forgotten? Welcome home. What up, Goldmaster Legend? How you doing? It's going good. Um, I'm thinking about see. So tomorrow, I'll think of probably tomorrow. So today I could do. So I talked to Pig and I said I was gonna give him some furniture files soon. So I gotta put in some ladder. But tomorrow, kind of morning, I'm gonna be doing members only, and you guys can challenge me to a fun 1v1. So I'll have my main name. I'll be laddering in the meantime, and then whenever somebody wants to challenge me, then we'll do the challenge. But you gotta be a member. So just so you guys know, since you guys forgotten and Goldmaster are members, yeah. If you guys want to play me tomorrow, it's your chance. It's a good way for me to say thank you, you know, for being a member. Appreciate it. You guys didn't have to, but you did. So I'm gonna give more of myself to you guys in regards to playing me, because a lot of people don't get a chance to play me. Yeah, I've just been in Victoria, Australia for the week, out in the bush. Good to be home now in Tasmania. Oh, that's cool. Little travels is nice. It's nice to have a little travel, see different part of the world, come back, and just relax again, and just have those memories. But that's awesome. I went to DreamHack in December, so that was pretty cool. Got to go around and see different areas over there. Ate bojangles. Um, you know, living the good life. So yeah, welcome back. We'll change it up. We'll do Terrans or Protoss, Terran Pros. That way we stay balanced. Um, so we'll do that Terran, Zerg, Protoss, and then at the same time they'll help me pick up my personal race in rank in each one, so that way I know where I'm at with Terran and Zerg. We will. We're gonna play most of the day. Most of the day we'll play StarCraft, and then later on we'll do some Nightmare, StarCraft Nightmare mode. And then I gotta go eat, and then later after that I'm gonna play some more Fallout New Vegas. We got to Vegas, so that's cool. Got to Vegas. I don't know. There's a lot of Elvises. There's robots that want to kill you there. Yeah, it's the best. It's a great place to vacate. Is the Fallout New Vegas casinos. You prefer Zerg? I'll do Zerg real quick before you sleep. But yeah. Let's see here. Eat it. Oh. So you wake up. Damn, like around 3 o'clock my time. Because right now it's 8 o'clock for me. I'm assuming you sleep 6 to 8 hours. Hey, thanks, William. Today we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna put in a little bit more work. I was talking to Pig yesterday, like I said. Told him I gotta get him some new replays, especially because I gave him some, and then the new patch came in, and the new patch just just bugged all the replays that were after the patch. So, but he did cast one that I gave him recently that you guys want me to send them. And then it was and he casted it, so I gotta get him some new ones. It's almost 4 over there. Goldmaster Legend. Been playing the last Wings of Liberty mission lately. All in on brutal. Freaking so hard and did from ladder. I know, William. That's why I recommend playing StarCraft campaign first before the ladder, because it helps you naturally grow. Like say you gotta. I play ladder like if it's the campaign. That's how I play ladder, like it's a campaign. And I'm trying to figure out how to beat the campaign. When people play ladder, a lot of people play mirroring people. Oh, that's the build? Okay, I'm gonna learn that build, be really good at that build, and then try to win with that build. It's like, you could do that, or you could play like campaign. In campaign, you figure it out, don't you? In campaign, you figure it out. You eventually figure, I'm gonna do this. Oh shit, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Let's try that. Let's try this. And you're getting better as you go, but you're learning your way, because you learn all the things that didn't work, all the things that do work. And you kind of like mix and match, and you explore. So that's how I play, and I always recommend people play the campaign first, because it helps you learn your way, how you develop your understanding of, this is what I got, this is what they do, now let me see what I can put out there. And if you beat the campaign, you did good, right? You're doing good if you beat the campaign, and you figured out how to beat it, because that's your growth. That's you should be doing that in ladder more. But a lot of people play safe, they stick to a build, they feel very comfortable with that one, so because they're in safe zone, they don't move out. It is crazy hard, that last one. You know which one's the hardest that I feel? Like mine personally, my hardest one is the Nova campaign, the final boss in Nova campaign. Fucking huge door, Big Daddy door. I always watched the salt mines and ended up wishing it was the float files. Oh yeah, we're gonna give them some good ones. We're gonna give them some good furniture files. I'll try to get them some salt files, some salt furniture files. Bro, you just convinced me to play Wings of Liberty campaign again. I beat them all in hard before, but never brutal. Well, I'm gonna be playing nightmare mode today. I'm gonna start from the beginning, so I'm gonna be starting as well. I'm gonna be. Nightmare is a nightmare. Let me tell you, nightmare is hugely a nightmare of nightmares. StarCraft 2 campaign. Here we go. Some torture, but I think it's great. I know people are probably so beat up and tired that they don't even know how to. Well, there are some salters, but there's the silent ones. You know, I had some pausers. I had some that AFK'd. I had some floaters. You know, but we need to make sure we get some of those vocals now. So tomorrow, you know, just to let you guys know, I'm gonna be starting once a week. I'm gonna start a new series, where it's a members only series, and it's me laddering with my name, like I said, and of course you guys can challenge me that same day, if you're members, to a 1v1 battle. But yeah, so with that, people are gonna be like, hey, that's, you know, there's gonna be some dialogue. There's definitely gonna be some dialogue in that, because I want to be out in the open. I'm gonna be exposed, so I think it'll be interesting. But we'll see if we get some salt today. Hey, what up, Daniel? Good morning. Good morning. Some salt? Yeah, we're gonna start right now before Forgotten goes to sleep. Oh, I dropped something. Let's go. And you're laddering. Text was right here. Link down. He's a random. Oh, we're at the Overlord. My first game of the day. Right now I'm being more conscious about my overlords. My overlords starting to try to pay more attention to locations. So. That's gonna be my next, you know, focus points is overlords. Right now we're doing vipers, infestors. We're gonna start adding overlords to our mix. You could always be like, oh, hey, Flo, your overlords aren't good. And you're like, yep. Because, you know, when StarCraft, you take bits and pieces at a time. You don't try to take on the whole cake. Oh, it's served. You try to eat the whole thing. That's how it gets messy. Gotta cut a slice out, eat that. Once you're done with that, get another slice till the whole cake's done. But can't just dig your face and expect to, you know, keep it clean. I'll try. Shoot. Kind of messed up in the beginning, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do.
Your forces are taking damage. Evolution complete. You have a new queen. Those hatcheries won't inject themselves.
Speed on the roaches.
you are fresh out of minerals at that base.
Oh, a lot of roaches. Okay, we did pretty good though. We just need not to get supply blocked.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but the base is being attacked.
Everyone. Okay, let me see. You got supply blocks right here. At the basic overlord, but then hmm? 700. Can't spend the money here. 6. Yeah. Tree. Pool. I needed to get the pool earlier. Minutes. Okay. What? What up, Sen? Follow age is discontinued. Oh, I don't know. That has I have nothing that can control that. Not sure if it's still an option or that. I don't know. Not very savvy on that. What up, Udkong? How you doing? Oh shit, I forgot to switch. Yeah, because I'm not sure. I know we used to check that. Hey, thanks, guys.
Your drones are becoming an endangered species. You have a new queen. Those hatcheries won't inject themselves. Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject. Your forces are taking damage. Your army has encountered the enemy.
Let's get the gas a little bit.
Your Zerg have evolved and started a progressive folk band? Evolution complete.
See what he's up to.
You have a new queen. Those hatcheries won't inject themselves. Drop everything! Your units are getting killed!
What? Carriers? We need to get mutas.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy. Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Alright. Trying to trade off my instead of making lings, I'm making spines.
You are fresh out of minerals at that base.
Alright, let's go.
The other guy is attacking you. Those savages are ruining your perfectly spread creep tumors. You're engaging the opponent. That's your base being flattened. Those drones had families!
What? Jeez, noob. You what? He didn't attack me or anything. Do one more zerg and then we'll change it. I don't know. June 18th, 2021 is when I followed. Oh, really? You can find it? Or it says it in a different way? Does it say it on your... Oh, you know what? It says it on your profile then. That's why they took it away. Okay, if you click on your name, it now has it on your name instead of your, like, a exclamation. Open. B, L, and F. When people take a look at what? Oh, just to throw them off.
God save your gracious queen. Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject. Don't just stand there. Shoot back. You have a new queen. Those hatcheries won't inject themselves. Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject.
Yeah, let's get drone. Let's get gas.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but the base is being attacked.
Is he pouring your gas? No, mutas. Now we just gather up minerals. Oh shit.
Your forces are taking damage. You have a new queen. Those hatcheries won't inject themselves. Out of minerals. Idle workers are so annoying. Your army has encountered the enemy.
Oh, don't wait for these. Trust me.
Base is under attack. The other guy is attacking you. That hardly seems fair.
I'm gonna go straight over here.
It's the fight you've all been waiting for. Was your base burning to the ground part of the plan? Base is under attack.
Okay, now I can take a base again. Now we go, Bailey.
You are fresh out of minerals at that base.
Oh, he said, geez, that's it. Yep. What? It was good. On my part, he wasn't liking the hentai.
Depleted. You are fresh out of minerals at that base. I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it. Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you. Out of minerals. Idle workers.
Yeah, I think he was pissed off in the beginning. I blocked him. So this kind of lets me know if they're going to go for a hatchery first or if they're going to go for a pool first. The way I do this one is that the idea is that I block them, right? Meanwhile, I take a natural a little quicker. But yeah, like I need to know if it's a pool first. I don't want to scout. I'd rather block them. If it's a hatch first, then they're gonna delay their hatch, which they don't like to. If it's a pool first, at least I know. Oh, okay, pool first. I have to be careful for some links coming up soon and get a pool right away. But the other thing, if I do see the drone, I try to hit it first. If I hit it first, then I win the war. If we go into one-on-one, so it's very important that I hit him first. But then I know that once I got the hatchery, I was like, now I just gotta watch out for both of them, or he's gonna go for a one base. So then I decided to take another hatchery. which I don't think he saw this one. So later we gotta eventually hide the drone so we can make a hatchery faster. We got a spine crawler right away. Since I'm getting a late pool, I'm not really trying to get lings. It's literally just spines to deal with lings. I just need to make enough of them, and the way I've been thinking about it here and there is because spines are pretty good in general in the early part, even versus roaches. Lings aren't that great versus roaches, so unless you get a lot of them. So I'm trying to like balance my minerals with the spine crawlers and in my supply. So mineral supply, I'm trying to juggle it by every time I make a spine crawler. It's obviously I can make another drone. So if I get supply blocked, it shouldn't be too much because I should make some spine crawlers while I make some drones, and then that should get me, producing more without getting stuck too much. But whenever I get mutas, I end up having a lot of minerals for lings, so I'm kind of like using those minerals instead for spines, so I don't have to worry about lings dying to bailings and things like that. At least for this particular build. And then I use the queens in the beginning. Okay, see, we just roamed up. And so, same thing with my F2. I have an F2 problem sometimes, so my F2 will cause my lings to go all together and get, distracted once in a while. So, spine crawlers don't move, so my F2 doesn't have to worry about, not having my defense. So it kind of helps there. But basically, all I need is gas. That's what I'm trying to go after. So since I don't have the mutas yet, I can make a lot of spine crawlers. See, instead of dealing with this army with lings, we got a forest. Now I could attack without having to worry about. I don't need to attack this. My forest will take care of that, but it allows me to get over here quick before he starts sporing everything. Yeah, see, he's trying to spore everything up. Take this base out. Now he's on. He's gonna be on 2 base eventually, but he's on 1 now, so that's good. That's how we want it. And then the forest saved the day. We added a little bit more inside just in case. We got some salt. Yeah. It's the there we go. Another salt? I know. That guy was pissed off. He wasn't liking the game. Oh, you know what? That is a good salt, though. Let's save it. Let's. Okay, fast forward it. Put it in the salt wall. So, sign of a good game. Hey, what up, EMF? Cheers. Right now, I'm in search of the next Florencia files. Sorry, my sinuses are kicking in. I think a good title for someone who is raging about shield batteries would be called Salt and Battery. That's a good one. Salt and Battery. See what you did there. Yeah, that's true. That sounds good. I think it checks out. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Join the family. What happened that game? Shit, I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, it was the Zerg Mutas. That'd also be a good YouTube video title, Assault and Battery, for a battery build with a player that gets salty. Mutas. The Mutas. Hey EMF. How you doing? What up, Beto? We got Winky. No, not Winky. Winnick. Winnick. Oh my goodness. It's alright in the house. We got Sen Overlord, Rain Scallop. And we got Ralphanese, Justin, Caesar. We got Web Solution, Circuit in the house, dropping pens. Right, we got William Taylor. Hey, thanks guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good time here. Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Alright, no problem, Eric. Oh, it's random, yeah.
It's alright, says why don't Protoss players make good neighbors? Because the moment you turn your back, they start a cannon rush in your backyard.
Can't trust them. Filthy bastards. Just can't. I don't even know what I'm dealing with. Heard about the tortoise and the scorpion. Yeah. I'm really late.
Your probes are under attack.
Oh shit. Oopsie.
Your base has some uninvited
Oh my
guests.
goodness. Yeah, I should hide that probe. I knew it was gonna be a Reaper. That's why I sent this one, but GG. Maybe I'll go for a 4-gate whenever I play a random. We'll do just a quick 4-gate rush. Go back to the classics. That's probably dirty. Yeah, I know I did. I know I did. That's because I wasn't sure if it was a Zerg. I built the pylon and forge at the bottom in case it was a forge, a Zerg. But at the same time, if it was a Protoss, I sent 2 probes instead of the first one. The last one I would have wanted it to be as Taran, but then yeah, that's why I said 4-gate. Maybe we should do 4-gate. It's that way. It's a gamble, but it's at least that gets you guys a game. If I did the pylon, the probe first, which I did, but I sent them back so I don't send them alone. That's where the Taran part went. Boom. You know, supposed to get a pylon and send them out, which I don't know if this is not the best place to do it, probably because they can go to the gold, but we'll see. Yeah, because timing in StarCraft is everything. When you send the probe first at 55 seconds, you might see an SCV. So I'm going around. Go in here. Damn, they're gonna take it out. I didn't get the best grip.
They found your probes, and it's not going to be
I
pretty.
didn't get. I should have done more than. That's not a good wall because of that rock. Let's see. Give me a second. Here. Okay. So we need a gateway, but this rock keeps us from getting the gateway to to block the surface. But then this grass right here is a problem because you can't get the cannon at the right spot. So if you make it right here, I mean, they did this on purpose, of course, but I was gonna do this one and just go YOLO, which I've been doing, right? And just go right here and just go from here down. but I wanted to see if I could do the edge. But yeah, it's really hard to put a. You put this one. There's a little spot right here too. You need like a gateway to block it. So maybe that'll be the gateway. And then I have to block this, but still that's too far for this one, because this one needs to reach over here. Same thing with this. The best way to do it is gonna be here. And you're gonna just have to, you know, actually it'll be like pylon right here. It'll be pylon right here. You could put it right here too. I'll put it right here. The reason why I'll put it right here, just in case the SCV comes down, you don't want it to see the area. So right here, and not right here. I think I could build right here. The gateway will be here. And then the gateway. Then that way you can. With the other one, you could put a pylon down, and then right here with this one, if you needed to block this, you'd have to. Oh, you could kind of block it with the gateway too for a false gateway, and that'll cover the ground. 150 instead of 200. So that's what we're gonna have to do, because yeah. This is the part I don't like in all the maps that are new, is that they don't want chaos. It's boring. That they don't want, you know, early aggression either. Yeah, so well they're anti-cannons, but that just makes me have to cannon. I don't like to cannon. I like to passively cannon. But they're making me cannon rush. Now I'm gonna have to cannon rush. It's different. It's a little different. Cannon rushing. And passive cannons, like passive cannons, slow them down, but cannon rushes break their legs. You know, make sure they don't get back up, or if they do, not gonna be for a long time. That's. Put us. Okay, let's go. What? I think right here.
Your probes are under attack.
You gotta just beat his robo timing, and then we're gonna go air to counter the robo. And we're gonna just use zealots for the meantime to keep the immortal home for a while. Yeah, even right here, it's hard. You can't block it. If he comes down right here, you can block it right here, but which is still okay. If you block it here, it's like two. I think only 2 probes fit there. But you can't make any cannons right here. Look at that. All these rocks. They work so hard. These map makers work so hard. Like, no, we don't want that. We want gold in the minerals. In the natural, we want, 2 bases to connect it together, but we want purple geysers, in the naturals, but we don't want cannons. It's like, oh my goodness, why? Right? Like, why everything else but not this? Why not, more is better than less. Why remove? Yeah, weird maps, but they don't want cannons. They want all this other weird stuff, which is good. I like it, but like, why take out another weird stuff? Cannons, as much as people hate them, they just get better. Just get good, bro. And learn how to counter it. I want to get cannoned. I know, right? But they thought cannon rush is a bad idea. Like, that's what I find it funny. It's like, all that's a good idea, but you still don't. But cannons, for some reason, which has been a part of the game forever, it's a bad. They're still getting cannon rushed anyways. There's always different ways to cannon rush. I wish I played them right now. I'll cannon rush them right now in their own maps. I bet in 10 years they're gonna be platinum minerals. A whole new mineral's been discovered. You can put cannon. Yeah, but it's always harder behind the mineral lines because the workers are right there. So I'm talking about, one that's not just you're dead, bro. I got this part. If you cannon rush the mineral line, that's a death sentence. I don't worry about those. They could deny those with more space, but I'm talking about at least the harassing part of the choke. That's not the end game cannon rush. The one that's end game is in your base, the behind the minerals. That's you're done if that gets up. Yeah, I got it. It's in my hand right now. Yeah, I found it. Thanks for letting me know. You know, I was looking all over for it. The entire point of gold base should be that they're risky to take and prone to getting scouted early if something is if someone's looking. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, that's why like outside bases are really good to have golds because they're vulnerable, but at the same time it's good risk reward if someone scouts it or doesn't scout it. It's up to the person to be, you know, on point with it or scout it enough time to get there before the static goes up for whatever reason. But put it in the main base. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out how do I use this gold and which race gets the most benefit of it. You know, because the gold base, I haven't done the numbers. There might be somebody that's already have, but I haven't done the numbers on how much gold early on relative to their natural, because natural has more minerals. The gold has less minerals. So with less minerals, obviously, there's some type of balance there, but because I'm thinking Zerg is gonna benefit from them the most, you know? Zerg doesn't need gas that much. Same thing with the one with the gold, with the gas. They don't need that much gas. They need the minerals. So that's a Zerg benefit. They're gonna explode. But Protoss, I'm thinking maybe with charge lots, there's gonna be more charge lot builds with, you know, early mineral, you know, go charge lot all in on 2 base. You know, the ones with the 2 golds. So I don't know, but they shouldn't be in. Well, that's what I'm saying. If they're in your base, why be so anti-cannons? If golds are in bases now, how are we gonna punish them? You know, I don't know. I know more turtle. How I can't punish you. If I can't punish you, you're gonna turtle. It's gonna be a 20-minute game. You know, sit and wait. Not the funnest. I like opening up the game, but it is what it is. I just learned how to just shake things up different ways. So, but it's just funny. I just find it fun. I think gold bases on the map also help all-ins. If you can just distract the opponent to take the gold, you can sometimes come back. Yeah, I think that's cool to have. You know, you want to have them. I like them in the middle. I like them in the middle of the map. In the middle of the map, in the back, things like that, because you want them to be really risk-taking, but you don't want your other opponent to just take advantage of it. Because if you play a lot of Taran versus Zerg, you'll know Zergs get a lot more bases than Taran, way quicker. Or then you're gonna notice that the Zergs are getting profit off that gold mineral line way more than the Terrans and the Protosses, which means that Zergs are gonna have that much more, you know, strength in the mid game compared to the late game. So I feel like it should be in an area where it's hardest, but it's risk rewarding for any race to try to, you know, take advantage. There should be a way where you can kind of at least at the same time defend it as a Protoss, Terran, or Zerg, you know, if you happen to, you know, capture it. That's what I think. But I think last time there was a map and I'm like, hey, Zerg's taking the map, the gold, so much because that's what they do. You know, the balance is off in regards to the race and gold locations. So I understand maybe, yeah, having it in the main base versus anywhere else outside the middle between a base. But I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. They rather have everybody take profit off of it in some way than just one race to really take profit off of it. But I think it should be either, I guess it would have to be in your base, or it would have to be in the middle of the map where both people can't take it right away. We solved it. I like the gold in the middle of the map. Yeah, I like the middle map because Zerg can't just take it right away. Like, you can't just 3-base it and get the gold. No, that's not nice. All right, let's keep going. Cheers. I cannon rushed once. But how did it feel? You know what? It's I want to get cannon rushed. That's, you know, it's not just me cannon rushing. I want to get cannon rushed. Let's not take away that. It's a beautiful experience when you get cannon rushed and you deny it. Let's go. Taran versus Taran.
In the rear with the... Ah! SCV ready. Let's go. Bad news. Big job, huh?
Speaking of gold.
SCV ready.
Let's see.
Huh? SCV ready.
I think this this map makes it harder for Taran versus Taran to do a 1-base. Maybe a drop, but the golds, if the other player goes 1-base, I think it's going to be more punishing.
SCV ready.
Well, the legends get remembered. The heroes never die.
What's going on? SCV ready. Ben? Huh? Big
Or is it the other way?
SCV ready.
I don't know.
In the rear with the... Bad news. SCV ready. Go ahead. Ah, go ahead. Huh? It's your time. This better be good. What's going on?
Thanks, Sirkin.
What's going on? Huh?
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
You want a piece of me, boy? We hear you. Big job, huh?
Got the hotkeys.
Who wants some? SCV ready. Welding. SCV ready. Go ahead. Ben? What's going on? SCV ready. SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Add-on complete.
Uh-huh. SCV ready. Huh?
Oh shit.
Who wants some? By the numbers. SCV ready. Show.
You've built a fancier command center.
That's fine. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. Want some?
Fueled up, ready to go.
SCV ready. Huh? You want a piece of me, boy? Bad news. SCV ready. This better be. Who wants some? Armed and. SCV ready. Go. Big job, huh? Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. What's going on? SCV ready.
Fueled up, ready to go.
It's defense.
Let's roll.
Huh? SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready.
Liberation is at hand.
Ready to roll out.
SCV ready.
What's our target?
Ben, let's go. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Okay.
Huh? Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. You're the boss. Bad news. SCV ready.
Attention! Easy. Flight plan is locked.
SCV ready.
Ready to
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir.
SCV ready.
lay it on me. Yes, sir.
Huh? SCV ready.
As you say.
What's going on?
All hands to battle stations.
Ready to plunder.
No, turrets. I need to start watching them.
Ah! In the rear with the gear.
Lay it.
But you gonna give me bad news? Go ahead.
Fueled up, ready to go.
SCV ready. Huh? What's going on? SCV ready. Go ahead. Ready to plunder.
Rolling out.
Huh? Who wants some? What's going on?
Ready to roll out.
Arm, you gonna give me orders? Been waiting on you.
What's our...
Huh? Ready to plunder. In the rear with the gear. Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good.
Add-on complete.
What? Who wants some?
Hey,
Armed?
got no patience.
You gonna give me orders? Ready to plunder.
I remember when this was all...
Ready to plunder.
Now look at it.
Fueled up.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Let's get into the...
He tried to hit me hard in the beginning, but oof, I need to get the tank a little quicker.
You can... If I've been waiting, this better be good.
What's that?
Who wants some? Affirmative. Armed and ready. You gonna get... Who wants? This better be good. Go, go, go! What?
Fueled up, ready to go.
I feel ya.
I remember when this was all minerals.
You know this is a
Now look at
Zerg
it.
map.
Ready to plunder.
You know it's a Zerg map. When you got minerals to be able to chew up if you want to, so you can have surrounds and swarm. If you want to. Have bases and space.
Fueled up, ready to go.
And have a little watching tower right on the natural. Little peeping tower right there. I swear.
This better be waiting on. Armed and ready. Who wants? Armed and ready.
People were calling them Terran maps. They're also Terran, but it's also more Zerg. Definitely not Protoss. It's not a Protoss map overall. But Terran and definitely Terran and Zerg, but Zerg more. You can say the Cerro doesn't do better than Terran in that map. I think not. There's plenty of advantages. But yeah, with Protoss we have force fields. That's the closest thing we have. There's a little bit of space, but there's a lot of chokes. So force fields are going to be very important in that map. Sentries. You just rush BCs. Do you get 2 or you get 1? Or you just wait? Get a few. Last night I went for 4 and then sniped the den. That kind of got the job done. So we got Yamato and 4 BCs. Yeah, 2's good too. But yeah, I was like, you know what? We'll make it count. Okay. Because you know how if you send, even when you send 2, there's like 1,000 queens after you. Pissed off. Yeah. Well, what happens is I want Yamato. And the Yamato is between 1 and 2. So I just get 2 together, but Yamato first. So that's what I've been doing recently. To kind of like balance it. Because when I go over there, I want Yamato ready to go. Because the queens are a problem. And I don't want them to react too quick if they didn't see the starport.
Bad news. SCV ready.
What? You gotta distract
Yep.
10 queens? 7 queens? You also need to make a dent.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
They make a lot of queens. Mucho.
SCV
Boop.
ready.
Boku de queens. Damn right. Oh, I'm not worried at all.
SCV ready.
This is not my final form.
SCV ready. Bad news? Big job, huh? SCV ready. What's going on? In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Go ahead. Yep. We hear you. Yeah, whatever. Who wants some? Huh? This better be good. Ah! You scared me! By the numbers, boys. Go, go, go! Bad news?
You've built a fancier command center.
Gangway, coming through. Go ahead. Is your SCV ready?
Yeah.
SCV ready. You gonna give? Huh?
Okay.
Big
Got
job.
the. We're gonna get the gas right now.
Ah! SCV ready. In the rear. What's going on? Move it. SCV ready.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Woo-hoo! SCV ready. Go. Ah! You scared me.
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look...
No, I haven't scouted.
SCV ready.
I haven't scouted. I read the game by timing, so I'm expecting a roach rush. But if there's no roach rush, I know he's not doing a roach rush. He's not going for a pull first, that's for sure. The lings would have been out already.
Big job, huh?
So I'm scouting, but I'm scouting in timing, you know, process elimination. So he's taking 3 bases right now. Overseer, he got layer tech, and he's got overload speed.
Jordan, in the rear with the gear. Ah! Huh? What's going on? SCV ready.
We saw everything we
The
needed
add-on
to
is
see.
finished, so you have no excuse not to build something.
3 base layer tech, overlord speed, link speed probably already done.
SCV ready. Sure thing. Huh? SCV ready.
Could be 2 base
Add-on
layer
is
tech
done.
muta.
Doesn't that look
That's
nice?
true.
Systems go. SCV
Which
ready.
I'm trying to get ready for right now. That one I'm trying to get ready with,
SCV ready.
but I'm trying to go BC.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Woo-hoo!
Foremost.
Got a target in mind.
He's still trying to get in. He doesn't want to peek though.
Adjusting for new coordinates.
In the rear. Bad news.
There he goes. Yeah, you can't escape it. He's gonna always scout no matter what. Unless you hide him somewhere. But I don't mind.
This ought to be good.
Big job, huh? Roger.
Channel's clear, boss. Oh, I'll get there.
SCV ready.
Got a target in mind.
Yeah, because they're fast. Look at them. You can't. They're gonna get in.
Cyclone en route.
SCV ready. What's... Go ahead. SCV ready. Huh? Bad news. SCV ready.
Who called in the fleet? Patching you through.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Your research is done. Don't forget the rest of it.
SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
There goes the corruptors.
What's going on?
Oh, really? Yes, Commander. You hail?
Huh?
Upgrade's done.
In the rear with the gear.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. In gear.
Oh, really? Who called in the fleet? Squadron en route. Who called in the fleet?
Optics online.
Your base is under attack. We're all gonna die.
Yes, Commander. What is it? Really? Well,
Ready to raise some hell.
You are fresh out of minerals at that base. Research complete.
Ready to raise...
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
This ought to be... Comms open. Got a target in mind.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so unkind.
Oh, the lockdown.
Talk to me, boss.
I forgot that they changed it. And then I gotta get reactors next time. Look at that. I had the income.
Systems go. Cyclone ready.
Okay, so
for
now.
action.
Okay, so I could afford all reactors and still have that. So that's good. Trying to do like a distraction BC build. What? I just don't know the income, so that's. I was like, can I afford? But yeah, I could definitely afford. Can I actually afford 2 more factories actually? But do I want to get a third? Well, I did get a third, right? So when I get a third, I gotta get 2 more. See if we can find a third. Can you do Reapers? Reaper Rush? Is that a thing? Yeah. Let me see. Well, I'm playing Taran. Reaper Rush? It's I don't know. I don't think it's a thing. It used to be a thing back in the days because Reapers used to be really good. Really good. But In TVT, you can see a little bit more Reaper Rush than you would in any other race. The next race, sometimes versus Protoss a little bit, and then versus Zerg, not as much, but maybe just as much as the Protoss. I'd probably say TVT is the one that you get the most. But now it's a little different. You know, with the Cyclones are pretty beefy. So they get there kind of around the same time. But I'll show you. I'll do a Reaper Rush.
SCV ready.
First we get the supply depot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I do Reaper Rush into Marauders
SCV ready.
to counter. That's what I usually do. But I'll go for like a full-on Reaper this time. But yeah, usually I'll do you know, Reapers early, and then I'll switch to Tech Labs, and then go for concussive shells. I hope for not having a tank, and I hope that they go Cyclone Halion, but sometimes they get a tank, so that becomes a problem. So yeah. Okay, so for me, what I usually do is a minute and 19 seconds is when I get my two commands and my two barracks. So I time it at a time, minute 19 seconds.
Big job, huh? What's going on?
Because that's when I usually have 300 resources to play with. You know, then I get my gas. I usually scout. I get my first Reaper. Surprised he's not scouting yet, but I get my first Reaper. And I get my orbital because I could fit, you know, finish my orbital. Send these guys to the mineral line. Get 2 in the gas. You'll have enough. This Reaper finishes, and now you can make 3 Reapers.
Death from above. Certainly. I'm going.
You've built a fancier command center.
What's it worth? Oh yeah, baby. Nothing I can't handle.
The only problem is that in this map, they're both in the base.
On the way.
So
Big job.
I'm gonna supply bleed. Okay.
Got something.
And they all come out more or less the same time. Could have done it a little sharper.
SCV ready. Got something for me to kill. Death from what's it worth? SCV ready. Huh? You scared me. The Grim Reaper has arrived. What you want to feel? The Grim Reaper has arrived. What's it worth? Let's do this. Yes? Death from above. On the way. Certain got something for me. Go ahead. Fear the Reaper. What? You want something? Numbers got something. What? Death from above. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Let's do this. I'm listening. I'm listening. Yeah. What's it worth? Yeah. What? You want something? You got something for me. Man in the rear.
Damn.
You want something? He's the Reaper man. Bad news. The Grim Reaper has arrived. God, the Grim Reaper has arrived. Yeah, from above. I'm listening. What? You want something? What's it worth? He's the Reaper man. You want a piece of me, boy? Fair enough.
You GG.
You gonna get
Bad news.
Those routers.
Got something for me to kill. Done. Let's do this.
this better be good.
Death from above.
You didn't have any more
Nothing
gas.
I can't handle. I'm going. Certainly. Agreed. On the way. All right. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, we had to go. Sometimes don't expect to go and fight them at the proxy. Just, you know, hit them at their base. If their armies, you know, somewhere else, their buildings somewhere else, you know, Reaper to get in there. So Reaper rush. I remember the Marauders were stronger in Heart of the Swarm. Were they? Were Marauders? They were always strong. I always feel like they've been so strong all the time that I never really noticed. When, you know, I guess to me they were just always tanky, so I never really noticed that. Kind of like Immortals and Ultras, I never really noticed too much of the DPS differences, if any, because I always know that they're the tanky ones. But yeah, so yeah, supply depot, gas. We get workers. We get the barracks right away, right? And my timer is 1 minute and 19 seconds, so I just make SCVs, and in 1 minute and 19 seconds, I make sure that I go for the barracks right away. So around 120 or 121 is usually the time where it should be starting. You know? So there you go. And then we get our gas. And then we get the Reaper, right? So we get the Reaper, we get the supply depot, we got the orbital. The orbital for me is high ground vision. This orbital scan is for high ground vision. And then once the Reaper comes out, these are done, right? And that's kind of like the timing that you want. The Reaper, this one's, you know, it's almost finished because you want to make a Reaper right now, but you also, be nice to have 2 more Reapers. So the Reaper's coming out, pop, and then these 2 come out. That's the 1 minute and 19 seconds that I talk about. Like, that's why I said at 1 minute and 19 seconds I make my barracks, because I timed that to the Reaper. So now I can make 3, and usually I do have enough resources for 3 right away. So then right after this one you get 3 additional, and that's where the gas, the you gotta get the second gas at the right time so that you have enough gas so that you could even afford the gas for all 3 at the same time. So I usually, once I make the 2 barracks, I start making the gas so I can start mining it to just barely, you know, make it with, you know, all 3 at the same time kind of thing. Very close. Who wins? Reapers versus Marauders. What up, Elden Lord? Lorded. I'm working on my car. Just caught up with the new Vegas bought on YouTube. Oh yeah, I opened it. Interesting, right? We got to Vegas, or almost to Vegas. We just got rich, so we got 3,000 caps. So we're up there. So now we can go in and do some stuff. Who knows? Who knows what we'll get into. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got nerfed when they moved into Legacy of the Swarm. I feel like their damage. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but since I wasn't a Taran, I didn't really pay attention to those changes too much. Yeah, we found a UFO suit. We got that. We got a suit now. Oh wait, let's see if we can get it zoomed. That was a terror. I want to get want to do that for the 4BC play with the Cyclones. So my mission is to go with 2 BCs, do harass, right? Blink back home. He gets corruptors. We get 4 more BCs. We kill bases, teleport home, but then we have a bunch of Cyclones. We keep the base. We keep the. We'll try to keep the BCs at home at some point, and then going with the Cyclones. Hurricane Thursday. Is that for the medevacs? Oh, you mean void raid speed? Hurricane thrusters. Oh yeah, we've been getting those. Yeah, I've been starting to get those, the Hurricane and the Blue Flame during that time. While I'm waiting for the BCs to do the thing, I'm getting those upgrades. That way I have enough because I should have had a bunch of Hellions behind it. I made a bunch of, but they were all in the back. It was so. Let's get serious.
Go ahead.
All right, let's see.
SCV ready. What's going on? You're the boss. It's your... Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. In the rear with the... SCV ready. Huh? Big job. Bad news? Yeah, SCV ready. Roger. Ah! SCV ready.
That has first.
Go ahead. What's going on? SCV ready. Bad news. Huh? SCV ready. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Supply depot.
This better be good.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Been waiting on you. But... in the rear. Go, go, go! You gonna give me orders? SCV ready. Huh? Bad news? What's going on?
Got a command
We hear
center.
you. Move it! Big job, huh? Sure thing.
You should maybe make the command center and then the factory.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. Yo! You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. What's going on?
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
I replaced mag fuel.
SCV ready. That's fine. You got it. Affirmative. Armed and ready. SCV ready. Got it.
Show me who you...
In the rear with the gear. Big jump.
You got coordinates or what?
By the numbers, boys. What's going on? Ah! You scared me!
The add-on is finished, so you have no excuse not to build something.
Yeah?
Okay.
Bad news? Go. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Get the Yamato.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
And now we get the BCs, which they cost a lot.
Channel's clear, boss.
You've
In the
built
meantime,
a
we get the
fancier
tech,
command center.
so we get the upgrades. Cyclone upgrades.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on is done.
SCV ready. Who wants some bad news? You're the boss. Armed and ready.
Gotta be.
You gonna give me
Cyclone receipt. Gotta target it.
big... Ah! SCV ready. SCV ready. Huh? Man the
Out
rear.
of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
SCV ready. What's
Research is done. Let's hope you click the right one.
Go ahead.
You
Oh.
got coordinates or what?
Huh?
See? They're gonna see if they want to see. Now let's go factories.
Yep. SCV ready. What's going on? Uh-huh. Well, butter my biscuit.
Who called in the fleet?
Cyclone en route.
Big job.
What is it?
Go
Your
ahead.
SCVs are being harassed. It's ruining workplace morale.
Ah!
Yes, Commander.
Oh, he didn't go over there? This was supposed to go over and make a PI.
Well? Who called in the fleet?
Base is under attack.
Whatever that means.
Oh. I was like, why am I broke?
SCV ready.
Alright, so we do need a PF here. Trying to cut corners.
Yes, Commander.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Trying to make this one into the PF, but then
What's going on?
not enough time.
Move it. Bad news? Yeah, whatever. Big job.
Your SCVs are being harassed. It's ruining workplace morale.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, we gotta make the PF at the natural. Keep it simple. Maybe block the natural. Thinking of blocking the natural since I gotta go scout anyways.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna rush him. Let's see if you rush him. Oh. Fine. Good gamer on play online. How's it going? Good morning. Good evening. What up, Justin? He got scared. Thinking he was gonna get rushed somehow. Got my new door cell installed. Oh, door seals. No more leaks in the rain. Yeah, you guys get bad weather over there. You got the sticky kind, or you got the one that goes in a groove?
Huh? SCV ready. It's your dime. What's going on? Will do.
What up, Ned?
SCV ready. Bad news?
Good day to you.
SCV
Welcome back.
Go ahead. Big job, huh? I'm going. SCV ready. Huh? Bad news? You're the boss. SCV ready. We hear you. Yeah, whatever. Woohoo! Overtime. SCV ready. Yep. Yo. In the rear with the gear.
Someone's trying to kill your SCVs.
Ready. Ah, you're scared. Big job, huh? What's going on? Go ahead. SCV ready. Well, Buck, what's going on? Huh? Roger. Yep. SCV ready. Go ahead. Big job, huh? Bad news. SCV ready. In the rear. Huh? Uh-huh.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Gotcha. SCV ready. Sure thing. Will do. Go ahead. I'm going. SCV ready. Bad news? Huh? Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
So I do a little bit of distractions. So one thing I try to do, because I'm going to go for a worker rush, is I send an SCV out really early. And the whole point of this SCV going early is so that I could sometimes disappear. Sometimes I harass them, right? I'm like, oh, I'm bugging you. And then I leave. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm bugging you. And then I leave, and the big one comes in. The one with the super SCV comes in. And I just want them to know that it's just one probe. I mean, one SCV. You know, it's like, it's just one. Don't worry about it. You know, it's just one SCV. And that's kind of like the main gist of it. But then you want to, if you could, harass the barracks. You know, try to slow it down if you could. But basically, it's just to let them know, hey, it's just one. You know, how can it be many if I've been wiggling the whole time, you know, fighting you? But then because it was almost done and I got distracted, I said, okay, since it's almost done, maybe I can send one in there, right? The game plan was go in, send one SCV to attack the SCV building the barracks. He gets distracted, and then mine's just, you know, comes in and attacks them while he's distracted here. And then this one I'm pulling back here so that I can keep him from seeing. If he's looking at this one, he'll be over here looking, and then that'll happen. So there's a couple things I was trying to do in this play. So there goes the SCV, pulled it over here. Hopefully we can slow it down from building. We did that, and then boom, hit him over here. He runs. He's like, oh shit, I gotta build it. Luckily he built it again. And then he panicked because he could make a Reaper. The Reaper's with the right choice. It's still like, I got a lot of SCVs. I need to get a barracks, but the Reaper's like the best choice. He went for that auto marine. Yep, still making more marines. Now usually what I do is if I know it's gonna be a Reaper, or hopefully, you know, the first time it's a Reaper, I expect the Reaper, so when I see the lights I leave, and if I could leave in time, I'll hide. And then if I hide right here, and then the Reaper will go, oh, okay, I'm gonna go attack his base. Usually that's when I go back in and start nibbling on the weak ones that are left over. Sometimes I try to time it where, okay, he should be in the middle of the map, and I go do that so you gotta decide, so do I go home or do I go attack his base? You know, so some fun stuff. I was able to switch the stock tires back on. Bastards want their money every month, but they want to do their part when the time comes. Oh yeah, the insurance. I bet, you know, they'll find every which way to not pay. I forgot there's this guy. I can remember right. There's this guy that he got an insurance policy or something. An insurance policy, and then like somehow he like I think he destroyed something accidentally, or not accidentally, but or some way where he hurt himself, and then he sued himself, but he didn't sue himself, he sued the insurance or something like that. I don't know, he did some loophole shit. I can only remember, but it was definitely a Weaver. I was like, what the hell? You sued yourself for the insurance? I don't know, he did. It was on the news. I can't remember. I'll see if I can remember it later. But yeah, outside of that, it's hard. They got lawyers and everything. Clothed himself, and he had his clone rob him and sued himself. Yeah, he did some shit like that. He did some weird shit that he hurt himself, and in the clause of the insurance thing, somehow he was able to just sue the insurance or something. Sue himself, and then he was able to get the insurance. I don't know. I gotta go back on the web and find it. That's the one time someone actually found a way to, to get a number on him in a very unconventional way.
Ah! You scared me! What's going on? SCV ready. Go ahead. Huh? Bad news?
Oh, this is the...
Big
right.
job, huh? SCV ready. Well, butter my biscuit.
This is that goal in the base.
In the rear with the gear. Move it. SCV ready. Huh? Gotcha. SCV ready. Back. SCV ready.
Unattended SCVs are known to
SCV
explode.
ready.
Careful now.
Roger. Will do. Yeah. SCV ready. Big job. Ben. SCV ready. Sure thing. Well, butter. Go it. What's going on? Yep. SCV ready. Ah! You scared me! Huh? Bad news? Go SCV ready.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but the base is being attacked.
Yes, sir. Big job, what's going? Huh? Ah! In the rear with the gear. Yep.
Was your base burning to the ground part of the plan?
You want a piece of me, boy? Yes, sir. Who wants some? This better be good.
SCV ready.
Been waiting on you. Aye, aye, sir. Sure.
SCV ready.
Arm, go, go, go! Of course. You gonna get by the...
SCV ready. SCV ready. You're the bomb. Been waiting. Go
That
ahead.
command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Yep. What's
Alright, we got get minerals now.
SCV
Now we just
ready.
need gas.
Huh? SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. SCV ready. What's going on? Been waiting on you.
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look fancy?
Move it. SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready. Ah! Go ahead. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
We need gas.
What's going on? Ah! You scared me. Bad news.
Alright, now we're gonna get
Woohoo! Overtime.
looked up the guy that
That
sued
command center
himself.
upgrade you ordered is here.
Homie had an insurance policy that covered negligent harm due through a boomerang and hit himself with it. When it returned, and he sued himself for $300K and got it without paying any court fees. Legendary. Yeah, that's the one right there. You don't
In the
believe
rear
that
with the
shit?
gear. Move it.
A boomerang. That's even less than what I thought. Shit, I thought firework or something.
Who called in the fleet?
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look fancy?
Big job, huh?
Get the upgrades.
Who called in the fleet? Course laid in. Yes, Commander.
What happened, Dexter?
Bad news. Big job.
Research is done. Let's hope you click the right one.
Roger. What's going on? Yep.
Reactors.
Go ahead. Big job, huh? Sure thing.
Engage.
SCV ready.
Oh, really? Squadron en route.
Add-on complete.
Whatever that.
Research complete.
Yes, Commander. Course laid in.
I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it.
What is it? Whatever that. Well,
Mineral field depleted.
Systems go. Cyclone.
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look fancy?
who called in the fleet? Patching you through. Oh, really?
What's going? Bad news? Ah! You scared me! Huh? Move it!
What is it?
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Go heal up and take base.
Systems
See if we
go.
can.
Cyclone ready for action. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
What is it? Yes, Commander.
In the rear with
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
ready to raise some hell. Yo,
Oh, really?
ready to raise some hell.
Optics online. Let's go kill
Mineral field depleted.
Well,
Ready to raise some hell.
what's needed?
You just upgraded your units. Maybe keep doing that.
Ready to raise some hell.
What is it? Patching you through. Yes, Commander. Oh, really? Yes, Commander.
Are you ready?
He went mutas instead of corruptors.
Out
But
of minerals.
I
Idle
love
workers are so
cyclones.
untidy.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 5. 5 of them. We'll make 5 instead. I'm trying to see what the balance is. 5, then 6. But I think 5 would do.
go. Cyclone ready for action.
Because I look at this and kind of, I'm gonna have to look at it and judge.
Optics online.
Would you say more cyclones or rush BC better? Well, it's tricky because
Go.
let's see.
Cyclone ready for action.
With Taran, you can't let Zerg just take the map. If you let them attack you and you just defend, they're gonna have a whole map. They're gonna get Vipers and such. It gets complicated. Lurkers. So you need to find out how to punish them some way, right? And if you do Hellions, that doesn't do too good if they go roaches early on, or if they even do roach rush early on. Like if in the beginning of the game, one thing you have to worry about is a roach rush. So you need to first defend that. So I'm thinking, okay, roach rush. I need to go scout, and so I'm over here scouting to see if it's a roach rush, and I didn't really see much. And I saw this drone. I was like, okay, he wants it, but maybe he already has it at the 3rd, because this is the other place I expect it. But just in case, I don't want him to get the gold side. But now that I have this, I'm going to keep them from that for a little bit, but I'm going to scout the gas right there. 1 gas, late gas. So that eliminates a lot of things. Okay. No roaches, no ling speed, no bailing bust, no early mutas. It's going to be macro focused. Or at least it looks like it. Gonna take him a little while, so that gives me time. I don't plan to go take a base anyways anytime soon, so we want to kill that overlord. That's why we make 2 marines. I make 2 marines really quick instead of a reaper. That way I can get a faster gas. Fit the extra gas will get me a faster factory, and I get my 2 gases. And this base I'm going to make an orbital, because I'm going to try to use it the 3rd as a PF. I'm going to try to use some of the resources from the mule to compensate a command center that's going to protect. So kill that overlord. Go for a command center that's gonna protect. That way I can make an orbital. I don't want to have a vulnerability where one's a PF, the other one isn't, and they just go to the other side really quick. So it's got to be in the middle. At least, you know, while I get my BCs. And this one's more in a sense where it's like I'm gonna get my BCs whether you know or you don't know. When you're playing versus Zerg, there's no way to not. You can't hide it. The only time you can hide it is if it's somewhere in the map. That gets tricky too. So, but that's the only way you can hide. You know, really hide a BC rush is put them somewhere in the map. Even scatter them. You know, one over here, one down here, or something. Hit at the same time. Does, you know, with the blink, with teleport. But I'm not really worried about. I'm hiding it, but I'm not trying to work the hardest to hide it, because sometimes if you try to hide it too much, you might delay your buildings. Like say the overlord's coming, you're like, oh no, I gotta kill the overlord before I build it, or else he's gonna see. No, timing is very important. So this is more of a, I want you to react, I want you to go corruptors, I want you to know that I'm going BCs, because I'm planning on using the BCs where I teleport away, not towards, which means I'm not going to be as caught off guard, you know, not being able to, you know, get away. So that's where I'm like, okay, I don't care if you see me or not, I'm going to do that. But I want you to waste corruptors, I want you to waste gas. And I'm planning to take out your outside bases if possible, you know, take out your outside bases, teleport. So over here, I'm kind of like, get the Yamato. Let's say that allowed me to actually take out the hatchery. And I pull back. I expect there's another hatchery here, because that's what Zergs do. If you kill a hatch, it comes right back. So right here, now I'm planning to get 4 BCs. That way I can make sure I kill a hatchery. But I'm planning to play, maybe even do a BC run over here to take out tech. You know, I gotta use the BCs more fluidly, but to keep them safe. And the way I want to do that is, if he makes a lot of corruptors to counter the BCs, I keep the BCs at home while I go in with cyclones. So I want him to counter the BCs. That was the objective. Just gotta, I think 5 factories would be good. 4 with cyclone. That way I can have just consistent production. Battle cruiser operational. Would you say? Yeah, so I wouldn't say a lot of BCs until you... BCs are really good in the late game if you throw your opponent off and you've been going ground. Both you guys have a lot of income and you're trying to, you know, throw them off. BCs are good to hide for the late game, but in the early game, you gotta find out how to make them work. But it's always more efficient if they teleport away back home. If you use a teleport to as a defensive instead of offensive, I think you'll probably do more with the PCs. The only time I do blink towards them is if they're going for like a Ling Rush or a Ling Bane in the beginning of the game, and I held it. That's a pull first, and usually in a pull first, I take the risk and I teleport in. Because I know that there's not going to be corruptors just yet. It's like a delay. Just a bunch of queens. Hungry. Order something. Yeah, I feel like I got missed meal cramps. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Random. In a little bit, I'm gonna eat, and when I come back, we're gonna be playing Wings of Liberty Nightmare Mode. Then after that, some StarCraft ladder, and then after that, eat later, and then we're gonna play some Fallout in the evening. Take you all.
Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject. You have a new queen. Those hatcheries won't inject themselves. God save your gracious queen.
Okay.
Better, smarter, faster, bitier. God save your gracious queen. Your Zerg have evolved and started a progressive folk band? Your army has encountered the enemy. Your Zerg have evolved and started a progressive folk band?
Oh.
Your forces are taking damage. It's the fight you've all been waiting for. Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I think I saw that. Oh, wow. Not enough.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Another base.
Those drones have massacre,
families.
bloodbath, carnage, butchery. Evolution complete. The other guy is attacking you. That hardly seems fair.
We gotta get layer tech.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you. You are fresh out of minerals at that base. Don't just stand there, shoot back! Your army has encountered the enemy. Out of minerals, idle workers are so untidy. You are fresh out of minerals at that base. Mineral field depleted. Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject.
Let's go. We didn't get the Hydra at speed.
You are fresh out of minerals at that base. I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it. Out of minerals, idle workers are so untidy. Evolution complete.
I don't think he's liking the...
Nuclear launch detected. Somewhere. Probably in your base. Out of minerals, idle workers are so untidy.
It's right there.
Evolution complete. I remember when
Hard
this
to
was
play
all
on
minerals.
pad?
Now look at it.
Good to have like a little set of queens transfusing the hatchery while you suck it up. Just heal it up late every now and again. Got him. Alright, William. I'll catch you up later. I gotta eat in a little bit. I'm going to be doing some nightmare mode right after. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow morning. Do you think it's ridiculous watching pros like Zero and Dark get like 200 supply, 5 tech, and cover 7% of the map creep by the 8-minute mark? No, that's just knowing the race and learning the meta. They know when to have a couple more units to just deflect certain things. They kind of scout things to see if it's gonna be this or that, maybe to have a chance of being a little more greedier on the map. But yeah, I mean, was it Scarlet's really good at creep spreading too? Eventually, when you play the game long enough, you start learning where you could, you know, get an up on in a game, and creep is a strategy too. Like, how do you do all what you do? Spread the creep. You gotta have some type of, you know, order. You know, like a flow. You know, have some type of a flow with it. But once you get it, it becomes second nature. So, yeah, it's doable if you practice enough. But it's not just creep. You gotta also practice the builds and the race and the units. So, it just takes time. Put enough time and you'll get there. And then time is different for everybody. Do you say type of Flo because your name is Flo? No. No pun intended. But you just gotta go with the flow. Ooh, I didn't think he was expecting that one. Shh. No, it just kind of... You can't... You know... It's hard to say that without saying go with the flow when your name is Flo. It just comes out because it's part of... It's a saying. It just happens my name is Flo. So it's hard. It's not a pun that I'm like in a habit of doing. But it's funny whenever I say that. Whenever I say it, go with the flow. Well, I don't know. I know, right? That means it wasn't a joke. Was it a pun? Was it not a pun? You'll never flow. No. Okay, I'll stop. It wasn't punny. Yeah, I'm trying to work on the Viper right here, doing the clouds, and then the same thing with the army, doing the clouds. I'm trying to practice that a little bit more, get them into my herd, keeping the PF from being the problem. So something. And I just got to keep the Viper safe. I'm a gangster of go. My C code don't blow. Money I want more. See? Can't go wrong with flow. Yeah. See what? Getting some food. So one more game. And then I'll take a quick break and we're gonna be playing Nightmare Mode. That was a pain in the ass, Nightmare Mode. Who the fuck plays on a controllers, not StarCraft 64? I used to play StarCraft 64. Put up the dude streams. Whoop whoop. Thanks for the gift sub to Longfella. For the rap? Oh shit. Really? Justin? What, the file didn't download? Did you follow all the steps? What was that, G? That there's a program you get and you activate that, make sure it's on. Let's see. Cause I did there was a video and I did everything that it told me to do and it worked. You're missing maybe one part of it. I know one you have to push a button to activate it and turn it on or something. That kind of sucks if it's not. I play StarCraft on an iPad. You know, I could play on a touchpad where I use my pen. I could definitely play StarCraft on a pen. An artist. A stylist? It feels weird. Of course it should feel weird. Oopsie. I'm off to go eat, Flo. But yeah, no, I gotta eat right now too. My food's gonna wait for me. Oh, I'm just chilling real quick before it comes. Like so behind on everything. Badlings.
Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject. Try building that monstrosity elsewhere. Drop everything! Your units are getting killed! Evolution complete. Drop everything. Your units are getting killed.
Ba-boom. The slowest lings in the
The
world.
Zerg, now 20% more terrifying.
Oh, look who just got here. Perfect timing. Let's watch that again.
Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject.
Okay. Oop. I saw such a late expo that I was like, oh, okay, you're gonna go for marine build. So let me put the spine in the front. Still needed a few more lings. So I sent the link so I could see if he's coming. And I'm like, oh, you came, I'm running. This is what he knew. Was he looking? I don't even think he was looking.
We could use some help here.
Nope. Yeah, he was not. He was like, what the hell? Probably wasn't expecting to look for another couple of seconds. Alright, I'll be back. We're gonna play some nightmare mode later when I come. Well, in like 40 minutes. I just gotta eat. Oh, GG's. See you guys soon. Jack back. Let the dude streams Overjuked, and in Overjuked we're gonna play later in the evening, same time. We're gonna be playing Fallout New Vegas.